Welcome to our summary of A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. Eckhart Tolle's A New Earth begins with a profound question. Are we ready for a significant shift in our collective consciousness, one that could be as transformative as the first flowers blooming on Earth? This book is not merely something to read, it is an invitation to embark on a deep inner journey. Tolle encourages us to clear our minds and allow pure consciousness to emerge. He envisions a world where we transcend our egos and materialism, reaching a higher state of being. In this new world, we are liberated from false identities and can connect more deeply with the essence of life itself. Tolle emphasizes the importance of awakened doing, which means engaging in actions that align with our deeper purpose of awakening. He explains how this practice can transform our lives and contribute to a global shift in consciousness. By embodying this new awareness, we not only change ourselves, but also help spark a broader awakening that can spread across the world. Tolle introduces the concept of frequency holders, individuals who help stabilize this new consciousness on the planet, demonstrating that even ordinary people can be catalysts for collective change. He points out that these ideas are not entirely new, but echo the wisdom of spiritual leaders like Buddha and Jesus. Tolle questions whether today's society is more receptive to these changes than in the past. The book is not just about asking questions. It is designed to help us awaken on a personal level. Tolle's goal is not to fill our minds with more knowledge, but to inspire real change within us. He urges readers to engage with the book in a way that triggers a personal transformation, going beyond mere intellectual agreement or disagreement. Tolle believes the book's success lies in its ability to awaken those who are ready for change. He acknowledges that not everyone is prepared for this awakening, but he sees a growing awareness in our collective consciousness. As more people awaken, it helps others do the same, accelerating the process. This book aims to light the way by revealing our ego-driven state and guiding us toward a new level of consciousness. With this foundation, Tolle moves into the second chapter, taking us back millions of years to the moment the first flower bloomed on Earth, a moment of significant change. He compares this to the potential awakening of human consciousness. Just as Earth transformed with the first flowers, humanity could be on the brink of a major shift that elevates our collective consciousness beyond its current limits. Tolle explains enlightenment not merely as a spiritual concept, but as a shift away from materialism. He illustrates that all life has the potential for such transformation, with examples like rocks turning into crystals, reptiles evolving into birds, and ordinary plants producing beautiful flowers. These changes represent a leap in existence, transcending previous limitations. He also explores the symbolism of flowers, crystals, precious stones, and birds, elements that have captivated humans for ages. Tolle sees these as more than mere objects. They serve as connections between the physical and spiritual worlds, reminding us of our true nature. He suggests that when humans first perceived beauty in a flower, it marked a significant step in our evolution. These elements continue to help us recognize the beauty and sacredness of life, pushing us toward our own potential for growth. As we delve deeper into A New Earth, Tolle addresses the concept of the ego, which he believes is the root cause of humanity's suffering and problems. He explains that the ego is not just a part of our personality, but something that clings to various external factors to survive. These factors include material possessions, physical appearances, thoughts, emotions, social roles, and even identities like nationality or religion. The ego's relentless pursuit of these external validations stems from a deep-seated fear of insignificance. Tolle demonstrates how the ego fortifies itself by identifying with these forms, creating a false sense of security that inevitably leads to suffering when these forms change or disappear. He discusses how the ego thrives on complaining, fault-finding, and reacting negatively, behaviors that reinforce a sense of separation and superiority. He also examines the voice in the head, the constant internal dialogue filled with repetitive and negative thoughts that keep the ego strong. Tolle extends this idea to the collective ego, which manifests in groups, nations, and institutions, often leading to severe consequences such as wars and social injustices. This section concludes by describing a world overwhelmed by the ego's illusions of separation and its insatiable quest for external satisfaction. The ego's fear-driven nature, constant need for opposition, and unending desire for more are seen as the primary sources of widespread global suffering. Tolle encourages readers to become aware of these ego patterns within themselves, suggesting that transcending the ego and embracing a new level of consciousness is essential for creating a more peaceful, harmonious, and interconnected world. In the fourth part of A New Earth, Tolle introduces the concept of the pain body, a term he uses to describe the accumulated emotional pain that each of us carries. This pain body is more than just a collection of past hurts. It functions almost like an independent entity with a strong drive to survive. It feeds on negativity and emotional drama, creating a cycle of suffering and conflict both within us and in our interactions with others. Although often dormant, the pain body can awaken when triggered, taking over our minds and emotions, clouding our judgment, and distorting our perception of reality. Tolle explains the cyclical nature of the pain body, showing how it can suddenly take control, driven by its hunger for negativity. This may manifest as persistent negative thinking, emotional disturbances, or even an attraction to violent entertainment or sensational news. He also discusses the collective pain body, the sum of human emotional pain accumulated over history, which affects not just individuals, but entire societies, perpetuating cycles of violence and injustice. Interestingly, while the pain body presents a significant challenge to spiritual awakening, Tolle suggests it also holds the key to transformation. The intensity of the suffering it causes can push us to a breaking point, compelling us to confront and ultimately transcend our pain. By recognizing and accepting the pain body without identifying with it, we can diminish its control over us, transforming its trapped energy into conscious awareness. Tolle explores how the pain body can lead to dysfunctional behaviors such as addictions, chronic negativity, and even physical illness. He emphasizes that both individual and collective pain bodies, shaped by historical traumas, continue to influence our present, affecting behaviors and societal conditions. This section concludes by emphasizing the importance of transcending the pain body as a crucial step toward creating a new earth. In this envisioned world, free from the old shackles of suffering and conflict, humanity could realize its true potential for peace, harmony, and interconnectedness. This transformative vision encourages us to look beyond our immediate pain and toward collective healing and awakening. In the fifth section of A New Earth, Tolle shifts the focus to finding freedom. He teaches that freedom is not about fighting our inner demons, such as the ego and the pain body, but about changing our perception of them. Tolle advises that these aspects of our mind are not enemies. Instead, we should understand and accept them without judgment. He emphasizes the power of being fully present, a state that prevents these elements from controlling our thoughts and actions. Tolle suggests using conscious breathing as a simple yet powerful way to stay in the present moment. This helps us create a space where awareness can grow, allowing us to step back from the influence of the ego and the pain body. He talks about the power of non-resistance, non-judgment, and non-attachment. Tolle explains that real freedom comes from going with the flow of life, not fighting against it. This doesn't mean being passive, it means deeply aligning with the present moment, which brings more consciousness and inner peace. Tolle introduces the idea of space consciousness, which means being aware not just of things and events, but also of the space around them. This awareness of both inner and outer spaces is key to the new way of thinking he envisions for humanity. He also talks about awakened doing, which is about bringing present moment awareness into our actions. When we act from this state of presence, our actions have a quality and power beyond the ego's limits. The section ends with a strong reminder. True freedom is not about fighting the ego or the pain body, but recognizing them and choosing to live in the present. This way of living brings a new consciousness, free from the worries of the past and future, and full of the creative power of the now. In the sixth part of A New Earth, Eckhart Tolle asks the big question, who am I? He challenges the usual ideas of identity that are tied to what we own, the roles we play, and our personal histories. Tolle says that just knowing facts about our personalities or past experiences doesn't lead to true self-knowledge. Instead, it makes the ego's illusion of a separate self stronger. True understanding goes deeper than this, reaching into the core of our being, which exists apart from our thoughts, emotions, and sensory experiences. Tolle highlights the importance of inner space and stillness in finding our true selves. He compares the mind to a noisy, cluttered room and suggests that to find our true selves, we need to create quiet moments within this chaos. He offers practical steps like breath awareness, focusing on our breathing to quiet the mind and create space for calm and insight. Another method Tolle suggests is inner body awareness, where we move our attention from the physical body to the energy within, connecting us to the life force beyond our body and mind. He also encourages mindful perception, observing the world around us without labels or judgments. This helps us connect with the present moment and see deeper connections among all things. Tolle also develops the idea of space consciousness. This means being aware of the space around and within us, not just the objects and events. Recognizing this space is key to freeing ourselves from the ego's hold. Tolle explains that true joy doesn't depend on external conditions or achievements, but is a fundamental part of our deepest self, the formless consciousness that is always present and waiting for us to recognize it. By tapping into this joy, we can go beyond the ego and truly connect with who we are. In the seventh chapter of A New Earth, Eckhart Tolle talks about the difference between our inner purpose and outer purpose. Our inner purpose is about waking up to our true self, going beyond the ego and connecting with our deepest being. Our outer purpose is about what we do in the world, the roles we play, the jobs we do, and our responsibilities. Tolle introduces the idea of awakened doing, which has three parts: acceptance, enjoyment, and enthusiasm. Acceptance means doing necessary tasks with peace and presence, even if we don't like them. Enjoyment comes from being fully present in what we are doing, finding joy in the moment. Enthusiasm is the highest level, where we do things with a clear vision and joy, bringing powerful energy to our tasks while staying in the present moment. He also changes the idea of success. Instead of linking success to achievements, wealth, or status, Tolle says true success is about the quality of our consciousness in our actions, not just the results. When our outer purpose aligns with our inner purpose, waking up to our true self, our actions have more quality, presence, and a deeper spiritual meaning. The chapter ends by showing how aligning our deeper consciousness with our daily actions can change our lives. This alignment makes our lives more fulfilling and meaningful, and our actions can help bring about a new consciousness in the world. By doing this, our activities become ways to bring more peace, creativity, and connection to life. In the final chapter of A New Earth, Eckhart Tolle shows us a hopeful future where a new consciousness rises, going beyond old patterns of ego, separation, conflict, and suffering. This shift is not just about changing beliefs, but evolving human awareness, leading us to interconnectedness, peace, and harmony. He explains that this isn't a utopian dream, but a natural progression as we realize the dysfunction and pain caused by ego-based living. The current global crises are seen as catalysts, pushing humanity to move beyond outdated ways and step into a new way of being. Tolle highlights the importance of awakened doing in creating this new earth. This means doing things in harmony, with our deeper purpose of awakening, letting true consciousness guide all our actions. By practicing this, individuals can transform their lives and help create a broader shift in consciousness that can spread to the world. He talks about frequency holders, people who live this new consciousness and stabilize it on the planet. These individuals may not seem to be doing anything special, but their presence is crucial for collective awakening. The chapter ends with an inspiring vision of Todararat, a new earth where humanity goes beyond the ego's limits and lives in harmony with itself, nature, and the divine. Tolle stresses the urgency of this change in response to global issues and reminds us that we are not just spectators, but active participants in this shift. He finishes the book with a call to action, encouraging readers to embrace and contribute to this new world of awakened consciousness, a world of peace, interconnectedness, and a deep understanding of our true nature. In the concluding passages, Tolle brings together his main message, showing the great potential for change within human consciousness. He repeats the book's central theme, the possibility of a big shift in human awareness that could create a new earth. This new world goes beyond the ego's limits, full of peace, harmony, and a deep connection with all life. Tolle assures us that this is not just a dream, but a real possibility, depending on our evolving collective consciousness. The seeds of this new earth are already within us, ready to grow. Tolle stresses the need for this transformation, especially with the global crises we face today. The harmful patterns of ego, marked by separation, conflict, and endless wanting, have brought humanity to a critical point. A shift in consciousness is not just good, but necessary for our survival and growth. He calls on each person to take responsibility for this change, saying that global transformation starts with personal transformation. The awakening of each individual can create a ripple effect, leading to the collective awakening of humanity. The book ends with hope and empowerment. Tolle invites readers to go beyond the ego's illusions and embrace their true, awakened nature. He reminds us that we are not just bystanders, but active participants in life, co-creators of our reality. By choosing to awaken and live with greater consciousness, we help bring about this global shift, creating the new earth. Tolle's final call to action is a powerful invitation for us to embrace our role as co-creators of a world where awakened consciousness prevails and humanity lives in true alignment with its deepest nature and purpose. If you enjoyed this summary, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring you more insightful book summaries and practical advice. Stay tuned for more content that can help you achieve your financial goals and personal growth. Thanks for watching.